I got a long day tomorrow. We are tackling Harpers Ferry tomorrow. I believe it's about 1,500 some feet in elevation and it's super historic. So it's gonna be my first time going there. I haven't been before. Got a new backpack that I'm gonna take on this hike. This is the Gregory Paragon 58. Technically, I guess it's a 60 liter. I'm excited to use it. I got it all rigged up. Got my tripod here, my walking stick for the decline, some extra gloves if I need them, you know, all my cooking gear. Tomorrow we are cooking some chickpea tikka masala with rice. I tried to go and find some mountain meals, but everywhere was closed, REI was closed, and I decided last minute that I was gonna be spontaneous and just go to Harpers Ferry. So yeah, all my camera gear, everything's in here. I think it just feels a little heavier than last hike, but you know, we'll try this backpack out and see, because the Deuter was great. So Gregory, let's see how you hold up against that hike. All right, we'll see you guys in the morning. All right guys, so it is 6:50 in the morning. I'm about to get ready to leave, so we got about an hour, 17 minutes roughly to Harpers Ferry. Thank God that it's that close. Hey buddy, good morning. Hi. Oh, he knows I'm leaving. You'll be all right. You'll be okay. So I'm gonna try to make it there by 8, get some breakfast, and then get on the trail. So it's beautiful. I was supposed to do the hike on Friday, but then the forecast called for some rain on that day, and I wanted to fly my drone. I wanted to do it on Saturday, but then I feel like there would be too many people there. And then on Sunday, I'm going fishing with one of my really good buddies. We'll just do it today. Feeling super spontaneous, so. Right, buddy? Yeah. All right. Got all my gear. It's time to head out. Let's go. Look at this little bread baking monster. What are you doing?
Starting route.
It's about 7:13. ETA is around 8:34, and it's about to take me an hour and 18 minutes and 70 miles to get there. It's below freezing, man. It's cold. I can see my breath in the car. The sun is like gonna blind me. Don't you merge into my lane, buddy. Driving here around Ronald Reagan is so hectic.
Keep right to merge onto George Washington Memorial Park.
Everyone's headed to work. Oh my God, I know it's just gonna be so beautiful. The sky is clear, blue, the sun is out, the forecast called for sunny. The only thing is when I get there, it's gonna be below freezing. So I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Say when I'm ready, you must
Yeah.
hold on steady. We're moving off at lightning speed, yeah. Take a seat and wait till I'm ready.
Looks like we had a lane closure on George Washington Memorial. So I'm gonna pull over and find a different route because I am not staying in 2-lane traffic. That is the worst, especially on George Washington Highway. My goodness, no sir. It's really funny because this route that I took, took me right past my school. And I'm not going today. The school's literally right here. Oh my goodness. Man, I don't like school. For those of you that are in school though, please, please, please do your best. Stay in school, and you know, if that's what you value and that's what you're striving for, please stay in school. I just value different things in my life, and I've experienced so much in my life right now. Life is short. Life is short. You know? Do what makes you happy, even though you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Just trust yourself and believe in yourself, and God will take care of you the rest of the way, alright? So, be good to yourself, please. Mental health is very important. Check on your friends, check on your family, and reflect on yourself. So, oh, seems like we're here. Harpers Ferry National Park. Historic Harpers Ferry. Wow. Hey, there's the mountain we're gonna climb. That is high. That is a big mountain. Oh, it's definitely gonna be a challenge today. Wow, look at that. That is wild. All right, we're here. So here behind me is the Maryland Heights Loop. It's about a 6.5 mile trail. On average, it takes 3 hours and 28 minutes to complete. It's a loop and we're climbing 1,528 feet in elevation. So we're probably gonna be here for a while. It's starting to warm up. I think the temperature is about 39, so slightly better than when I first got here. It's about to climb right around noon into 43 and we'll be fine. So it's supposed to be sunny all day round, so I'm excited for that. Now let's get this trail started.
I think there's another universe where I haven't yet felt pain, and maybe in that other universe I'm a flower and you're the rain. I think somewhere in a different life I'm still 7 in 2nd grade.
Well, here's a better view of the mountain I'm supposed to climb. Look at this. If you hike 1,025 miles this way, you'll get to Georgia. And if you hike 1,167 miles this way, you'll get to Maine. This whole thing connects through the Appalachian Trail. One of these days, I'm gonna do a hike and backpack the backcountry of the Appalachian Trail. That would be amazing. I'm not too familiar with the history of Harpers Ferry, so I gotta go home and do some research. But I know there's a place here where Thomas Jefferson once stood, and I know Harpers Ferry was like a main spot for a lot of sieges and battles in the colonial times. So, I mean, look at this. This is just insane. Well, we got 6 miles today, but it's probably gonna be like my last video and turn into like 8 or 9 miles total. We'll see, because we're doing 1,500 feet total of elevation, and I might get tired, so we're gonna take a lot of frequent breaks. Getting a little closer to those mountains. Now that I'm looking at it, it is so high up there. I was talking to a guy earlier and he said that somebody got drunk and he fell off the mountain and he died. I don't know how true that is, but it seems like you could die if you fell off that. All right, Maryland Heights Trail. That's the trail we need to be on. It's really warmed up now that I'm moving. It is so beautiful out here. You got the raging river on my left, the mountainscapes on my right. Oh, this river is a sight to see. This is so peaceful. So, from here on out, it's all incline. Wish me luck. If you guys are gonna do this hike, give yourself a couple weeks to prepare, because I think this hike is rated as hard on all trails. So for the inexperienced hiker, or if you're not in shape, it's definitely gonna be a big challenge for you. So, but if you wanna challenge yourself, go for it. I support that. I think now's a great time to have a cliff bar. Whew. We've only done roughly 800 feet. My gosh, this is definitely a leg burner. Cliff bar never tasted so good. Wow. Huh. Look at this. Hiking Maryland Heights. We're gonna go to the Overlook Cliff Trail over here, and then we're gonna wrap around. So we're right about right here. Gotta hit number 3, Go all the way around. So this is the highest point, 1,500 feet of elevation right here. The damn things that I do just to get a shot. Please subscribe. Please like, comment, share, whatever. I don't even care. Just appreciate the hard work. You can see all this snow that melted, made this trail muddy. You know, that's just some stuff you gotta deal with. Finally, some flat trail. Oh, I'm glad it evened out a little bit. This is great. I'm gonna plan to come back here in the spring when all the trees are not so dead and barren. I think it'll be great then as well. You got some decline here. Oddly enough, the decline is a lot harder on my knees than it is climbing up. Weirdly, I prefer climbing up than going down. It's just easier on my knees. I guess this is the Maryland Heights overlook, that big cliff we were looking at the beginning of the video. Let's go take a look. Now this is my first time hiking this mountain, but I've hiked Humpback Rock 3 times before. So inclines are nothing new to me. And that's a lot higher than this. I believe Humpback Rock was maybe like 3,000 feet of elevation. I'm not too sure. I gotta check, but it feels quite similar and it feels like what I know, so this is great. I can feel my ears starting to like pop a little bit from the pressure up on the mountain. So far, so good. This Gregory Paragon 58 is holding up pretty well. Feels a little different than the Deuter, but this one is a little comfortable. Huh. Now these are the moments that I live for. Stuff like this. Wow. That is so beautiful. It's getting around lunchtime, so I might cook some lunch here in a little bit. I'm breathing in some of the freshest air. Just smells like pines. This is amazing. A train. Here we are. Maryland Heights overlook. And I think I decided that I want to cook lunch up here. Now, isn't this beautiful? Wow. I think it's too good to pass up lunch on this cliff, so I'm gonna make lunch up here. I decided that I want to do it initially for dinner, but this is just insane. Wow. Look at that train just rolling on through. So long. Oh, I can see my car from here. That little blue car. Right there. That's my car. What? We were just down there. So I didn't know that my mic wasn't on when I was recording the next couple clips, so half of the footage of me cooking lunch just has no audio. This is just a clip of me taking a photo of this wonderful, wonderful group of people that I met up there on the peak. They were some of the nicest people that I've met, and they had some of the most amazing stories I've ever heard, and it was nice sharing some of my stories and, you know, just enjoying the great outdoors. In this clip, I'm just explaining that I'm having some chickpea tikka masala and some rice for lunch, and that I'm so excited for it. Yeah, look at my smile. Make some hot cocoa. Where I put my foot? My tank is about to run out of gas. Getting real cold. Luckily I pack extra. The water's starting to boil here. This, pour it in there and we're good. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. That just looks so good. Where else are you gonna get a view like this? It's amazing, isn't it? Sweet, just like that. All right. I've already been on this trail for 3 hours and I've covered 3.21 miles. We got a remaining 4.30 miles to go. I enjoyed my lunch and it was great. More importantly, whenever you go on backpacking excursions like this, you always want to remember to leave no trace. National Park Service and other conservationists work very hard to maintain this trail for us. So please, 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 if you ever do come out to places like this, clean up after yourself. Remember the golden rule, leave no trace, and we'll have a great time. We got about 2.5 miles just straight uphill like this. Whew. It's killer. We got this. I'm gonna take a short break here. Probably catch my breath and get some water. There's no rush. I wish my girlfriend was here, waiting for me at home so she could give me a nice back massage after this long, steep hike. This sucks, because I'm gonna have to do it twice. Thank God it's a little flat up here. Oh, wow. Don't tell me we're gonna have to climb that too. Man, they weren't lying when they said this trail was hard. Well, that's what we signed up for. We're steadily approaching the first peak of the mountain, which is about 1,300 feet in elevation. We're almost there. I think I've covered about 4 miles already. Hopefully the trip down is a lot easier, but I don't want to jinx it. We're gonna take a break right here. Get some water. Oh, look at that. There's some ice up here. Looks like it hasn't melted. I wonder what the camping regulations are up here, or if they even have a campsite up here. If so, I think one of these days in the spring, I'm gonna come back, backpack with a tent, and then camp up here. So apparently, after doing a little bit of research, Union soldiers mounted a 100-pounder rifle on this crest, giving them a 360-degree view of their target range. That is insane. I guess this is the remnants of that battery from 1863. That is so cool. This is it. Oh, wow. This is the top of the mountain. This spot right here. And I'm standing on it. Life is so beautiful. Right there, you see that? That's the river. Wow, the whole valley. That is gorgeous. Be grateful for your life. It's such a beautiful thing. Be kind. Love a little more, you know? It's amazing when you let a little bit of love in your life. You know, things start getting more beautiful. The perspective changes. Colors are more vivid. The sky opens up to a different shade of blue and you start feeling peace. Love a little, you know, be kind. Be nice to yourself. So this is the highest point, the Stone Fort, Command Maryland Heights, the highest point. Federals built this massive foundation called the Stone Fort in the winter of 1862 and 1863. Oh, that's so crazy. So this is a turnaround point for the hike. Everything from now on is a decline, so let's do it. Man, if there weren't any logs here, this would be a great campsite. I mean, maybe set up tent right there. Boy, I like these crunchy leaves. I got distracted. I went on the wrong path. Oh, luckily I have all trails, so I know where I'm going. I got distracted by the crunchy leaves. You guys thought I forgot about the camera? No, I didn't. I didn't forget about my camera. You guys thought I forgot about my camera? Nope, I didn't forget about my camera. It's hard work. Rewarding, but hard. When you're filming and you just drop your $2,000 camera. That does not feel good. Luckily it's okay. It's durable and replaceable. A GoPro would be real nice. Maybe if they'd send me one, that would be great. It's amazing that National Park Service and other conservationists probably volunteer to clear out these lands and make trails for people like me. They work so hard. Some of the hardest workers in America. These big timbers. Wow. So I'm guessing everywhere around here are Civil War campgrounds. All the soldiers back then used to camp over here, have a great time, drink alcohol, and just sing by the campfire and stuff. I don't know what they do. I wonder if I camp here, I'd probably be chilling with the ghost of Union soldiers. Imagine the stories they tell. So I've already covered 6.52 miles. The trail is about 6.7 miles. And I still got 2.27 miles to go. We've been on this trail for 5 hours and 33 minutes. And the average time it usually takes to complete this trail is about 3 hours. So I've been here for an extra 2 hours. We are declining. And yet we're still not even close. These cool little plants. You gotta be extra careful when you're coming down a decline like this, especially with all the leaves, the dry leaves. They can become so slippery. One wrong step and you can just slip and then hit your head. Granted, I hope that doesn't happen, but it could be kind of dangerous up here on the mountain. And I'm learning that. Luckily, I'm prepared. That can't be the trail, can it? Is that the end of the mountain loop? Hey guys, I think that's the end of the mountain loop. Hopefully, I could be wrong. All right, sweet. There it is. Initially, this morning we went up towards this way. It's now almost 4 o'clock and we're done with the loop. We're back. We still got a long ways to go still. Still got a lot of decline. It's just steady decline from here. Oh, my knees are gonna be so sore. It was worth it though. All right, let's go. Personally, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably rate this hike around an 8. That because that was just how it was for me. But it was fun, it was rewarding, I still have a lot of energy, I'm not sore. Luckily I got this Gregory backpack. Man, these backpacks work wonders for you. Don't believe me? Go get one for yourself. This is a Gregory 58 Paragon. Well, almost 60 liters, but I don't know why they call it 58. We are about a quarter of a way through with this hike, and I couldn't feel any better. Bet once I take this off and I'm just walking normally, once I take this pack off, I'm literally gonna feel like Rock Lee in Naruto. You know, when he drops his little ankle weights when he's fighting Gaara.
Ah, that is better. Now I will be able to move freely.
Come on, you really think you'll be able to get through Gaara's defenses just by dropping a couple of pounds of weight?
That's literally how I'm gonna feel. There's a nice little stream down there. This is a sight to see. Oh my goodness. You have to be kidding me. There's no way this is real. There's no way this is real. Life is beautiful. This is it. This is what life is about. What a blessing. I could cry, man. This is enough to literally make a grown man cry. There it is. That's where we started. This is where we started the ascent up the mountain. Feels good. Pretty much done. It's much colder down here by the river. Man, that water must be super cold. Look at all these cool stickers. So I brought a charger, but apparently it just doesn't work. I always have bad luck with these things. Look at this beautiful, beautiful tree. Just this morning, I was up on that peak up there cooking lunch, and I really worked for that meal. That was such a rewarding meal. Now, if you guys want to go, this place here is called Harpers Ferry. Just search up Harpers Ferry, Virginia, and it'll take you here. They have a bunch of little shops, restaurants, and little coffee places there. You got the famous St. Peter's Church, you know. This is Harpers Ferry. It's that same bridge we were on this morning. Nice little fella in front of me over there was just talking about his stories and how he hiked this trail as well. And apparently the AT, the Appalachian Trail, goes down 3 miles that way, and there's a nice little view right there. You can park your car, cook some lunch. Man, the people you meet out here are just such amazing people with amazing stories. I love it. I love the outdoors. I love being out here. It's such a blessing, such a big blessing. And just like that, we conquered Harpers Ferry Loop Trail. It's the Maryland Heights Loop Trail. Just this morning, I was up on that mountain cooking lunch. Now, we did it, guys. We did it. We're down here. I gotta go check all trails, get my phone charged, because this always happens. My phone dies all the time. I try to be prepared, but stuff like that happens. So, you got all these little shops over here, stuff that's being renovated. This is just all remnants of a colonial town back in the day. I gotta look at more history on this place. I'm amazed. Man, I wanted to check out this shop. I guess that I didn't make it in time. Oh, that's okay though. I bet this place is so nice in the summer. I definitely have to come back. There's a restaurant called Rabbit Hole up there. I think I might go check it out. Oh wow, food smells great. Oh wow. Seems like they got beer. Oh, that's nice. All right. Nice little place to put my stuff down. Found a nice little place called the Rabbit Hole, Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Amtrak's rolling right through there. It's amazing. So we're gonna go get some beer and an appetizer, then head on our way home. Again, we did 9.59 miles, 1,680 feet in elevation gain, and it took us 7 hours and 15 minutes to complete. Keep in mind, that time would be completely cut in half if I wasn't filming. So, man, this was just a humbling, rewarding experience, and I absolutely loved it. Here we go, finish. All right, this is what we got. Some loaded pork fries. Oh, this is so rewarding. And I got myself a little Guinness. Ah. Oh my God, this looks so good. Lord, thank you for this meal. One of the best things about all my hikes are just the meals. I love food so much. So I got these loaded pork fries. Definitely a 10 out of 10. This place is called Rabbit Hole,
Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. After you're done with your little hike, even if it takes you the whole day, just come here after, get some lunch, get some dinner. It's a good time. Again, this is a Rabbit Hole. Make sure to visit them. They got cool little surprises. I can't talk about kind of what this is because I'll probably get demonetized, but it's a drink that makes you go to space. For those of you who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, amazing.
I grabbed napkins for you.
Oh, no, this is so fine, but I'll take them.
All right, drop these off.
Thank you so much. I'm doing great, thank you. Wonderful. Oh, the staff is so friendly here. She got me all these napkins. She must have known that I always forget them on hikes. Dinner with the view is just amazing. I gotta take my girlfriend out here. I know she'd love it. She'd love this. Spring break? Babe, I'm gonna take you out here. So smooth. So, a fellow hiker recommended this restaurant to me, and he said he stood by it. Now I understand why. This is just so good. Seems like the Amtrak's passing through. Oh no, it's a CSX coal train. Look. It probably came from Richmond. That is so cool. It's a little chilly, but I don't mind at all. Wonderful. Just like that, we're done. Let's get out of here, get to the car, get warmed up, and get ready to go home. Oh, thank you, Rabbit Hole, for this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful meal. Can you tell me a little bit about this restaurant?
We opened in well, the building was built in the 1820s,
right.
I believe. And at first, I think it was somebody's house, but
okay.
then it pretty quickly transitioned into, before the Civil War even, it was a pub, I believe. And during the Civil War, and I think pretty much since. But the Rabbit Hole opened in 2019, right before the plague. And, yeah, it was rough there at first, but I worked here. I started right after we opened and worked here for a couple of years and left and just came back here. But it's cool. It's like there's a magic about the place. You know,
yeah. Hey, what's your favorite thing about working here?
Oh man, that's a good question. I don't want to sound corny, but honestly, I got to meet a lot of cool people, and I grew up in like a town over there with the owners of the restaurant and everything, right on the same street. So we all grew up kind of together, and then we're all working together now.
Yeah.
So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
A little bit about this restaurant, this Rabbit Hole in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. So again, if you guys are coming through, you know, if you're doing the hike, please do come through and support this restaurant. It's such a beautiful place. It's got beautiful people, and you know, you got beautiful stories. So
we're almost exactly halfway from front to back of the Appalachian Trail.
Really, halfway?
Yeah. Well, halfway is a little ways up, I think,
okay.
but like maybe a mile or two or something.
So it's like a nice little break spot for the people that are just trekking through.
Sometimes we'll get hikers who they've done the trail a couple times and they like it here, so they'll stop in and get a job here and work for a few months.
I'm definitely gonna be backpacking through. I hope to do the Appalachian Trail sometime soon, but you know, I definitely plan to come back. You know, this place, like I said, I had a great experience here. And, you know, thank you so much, Brennan. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you. Is this place amazing? Oh gosh, I'm so glad I came. It's getting a little late, so I'm probably gonna have to drive home in the dark, but I should be fine. It's only about an hour and a half away. Maybe I'll take a shorter way if they have one, but what a great experience.
Alright guys, if you guys like that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share so we can inspire others to do the same. Get out there in the great outdoors, meet people, spread love, and have a great time. Right, buddy? Alright. Thanks for watching, guys.